Hello, my friends. Welcome to something that I have been looking forward to for a very, very long time. Tempest Rising. Well, the demo of Tempest Rising. It's got one mission. It is the opening mission of the Global Defense Forces campaign. Tempest Rising, for those who don't know, is a modern reimagination of the Command and Conquer franchise. Rather, it's inspired by it. A new RTS that was dreamed up by people that love that style and are willing to give it a go. It looks really fun from what I've seen. And I'm always the type of person who says a game doesn't exist until it comes out, and finally we have something to actually see. And as a result, I am really, really, really excited to see how this game plays. So, we only have the Global Defense Forces, we only have one mission, so we're going to play that. They're self-styled as a peacekeeping force. The Global Defense Forces are well-trained, well-funded, and specialized in analyzing and shutting down battlefield threats. On the field, the GDF use their advanced communications technology to keep one step ahead of the enemy. I also use advanced communications technology called live streaming. Let's do this. I don't know what I'm...
Commander, good of you to join us. Gotta say, your file was a pretty impressive read. I'm Colonel Fisher. You'll be reporting directly to me. We could certainly use someone with your track record. Intelligence has a situation brewing in, in Iceland. We have routine Tempest harvesting all over the grid, but some of the lights are going out, starting from the east coast. If you ask me, I reckon it looks deliberate. I want you to do a sweep of the area and flush out any Dynasty forces you might find. Remind them that the GDF isn't to be trifled with. I'll link your control interface to the battle network. If you've got any questions, now's the time to voice them.
Oh, we actually get to voice them. That's really nice. First thing I noticed is that the lip syncing just feels a little bit off. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that. It's actually pretty good, and I think that it got to the point where it's a little bit uncanny valley to me, you know what I mean? Because it's not just a mouth flapping. That's interesting. Okay, let's talk about the Dynasty.
Despite what you hear in the news, the Tempest Dynasty isn't actually led by Domovoy Malkalin. You've seen his face. He's a figurehead, being puppeted around as a mascot. All because he founded the Dynasty, gave his people something to focus on in the fallout. It's PR. These days he probably doesn't know where he is half the time. The Dynasty is actually controlled by Alex Malkalin, his son. That man's the reason the Dynasty even qualifies as a military, rather than a band of old men waving their sticks at the world because of how the war ended. They're a threat, sure, but only because they think they've got something to point. That's why we're here.
I think that the audio could use a little bit more spacing in between what he's saying. He really, he's rapid firing it. It's like YouTube. This is how you make videos on YouTube, but it's not how people normally talk, because you got to keep the attention. Maybe it works. I mean, maybe it does work in a game. I'd be interested in hearing your guys' thoughts on that.
Technically, the threat level is negligible. To be honest, I don't like it. If it is the Dynasty, they're up to something. There's a lot of Tempest all over Iceland, and you know they're obsessed with the stuff. Why go all that way just to harass our harvesters? They've got their own irradiated zones to squabble over. Let's hope a small contingent just got a bit too big for their own boots. Watch your back out there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it feels like... Sorry, this is me just going into game developer / video editor mode, and it feels like that was about 10 different voice lines that were played simultaneously one after another, instead of having one longer cohesive clip. And there wasn't a little bit more spacing in between each of the clips firing would be really good. Like, probably 0.35 seconds is what I would do.
According to scopes, nothing. We're chasing ghosts with guns. Maybe it is nothing, but I'll believe that when I see it. Take care of your units, and keep your eyes sharp. They're counting on you.
Yeah, I think it would flow a lot more naturally if we did that. Not bad, though. The game doesn't look horrible so far.
Glad to hear it. Stand by while I patch you through, and good luck. I put my neck on the block to get you this position. Don't let me down. Let's see what you can do, Commander.
And of course, this is just this is an alpha, like, ooh, Doctrine. I cannot click that. Cannot click any of these. Well, you know what? Let's just deploy. What is this? I mean, I hope no one's colorblind, because I'm not hitting that button. Sorry, guys. I like this. RTSs need to give visualizations of where you are. They're terrible at that.
Harvesting operations
Thank you.
have been disrupted in this area. Dynasty interference is suspected. Retake and hold the position. Await the arrival of a mobile construction vehicle, then build a base and recommence harvesting. Destroy any Dynasty forces and search for signs of a nearby Dynasty base.
As I was saying about the map, so many RTS just don't give you the greater context of where it is. That one clip right there tells you everything you need to know about the context of the fight to start with. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Ooh. I should have put subtitles on. I'm liking the design so far. They very much so feel Command and Conquer.
Please stand by. Battle control online. Reinforcements have arrived.
All right. Oh, sorry. One thing I wanted to do was check my performance as I was doing that, so I just need to make sure this graph is here. So I have it set to 90 FPS as my cap. I'm playing on 4K.
You got it.
And
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Ooh. Oh, it was just a little bit of lag the first time I hit the edge. That's not too bad.
You got it. Line 'em up.
Do they fire while moving? They do not.
Engaging enemy. Yes, sir.
All right, let's maybe health bars don't matter that much for the beginning here, but I kind of want to get them if I can, just so I can see what's going on. Game, health bars, damage. There we go. Ooh, damage owned and damaged. That is not useful to me at all, but really nice to see extra options there. I like that quite a bit. Enables performance statistics overlay. I think it's important just to see
Affirmative.
how good it is. Oh, it's at the bottom.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, that's a lot of good information, actually. Nice. I really respect that.
Move out. Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, a couple things are a little bit clunky, but for the most part, it does feel pretty smooth. The units are responsive. They have a weight to them.
Incoming! Good luck out there!
So the units, the moment that you,
Move out.
oh, there are paratroopers.
Moving out.
I was being prepared so that I didn't have to fight anything like over here while the paratroopers ambushed me. So these guys have little drones. I cannot click the little drones. Oh, they have a bunch of abilities. Ooh. Another thing I just really, really like. Look at this. So whatever command they're on has a little autocast thing on it. That's just nice. Little quality of life change. So what has he got? Remote control drone. Roots the drone controller in place and allows control of the combat drone within a fixed radius. That's cool.
Rifle ready.
These guys have sensor mines, but they don't have it upgraded yet. We can see their stats. Yeah, okay. I don't know what this is, but that's fine. I'm sure I will learn. Let's hit this drone ability and see how it works. Oh, okay, you have to click on the guy. And then this is the limit of the drone movement. This is interesting. Interesting little ability right here. Let's see if we can use it well. So far, I am pretty impressed with what I'm seeing. Yeah, the units, they're not slow to react, but they have a weight to them. They have to get moving. And it kind of reminds me of some of the older RTS, except it's got responsiveness to it, which is nice. Oh, that. Go get them, drones. Oh, drones do a lot of damage. There is a bug. Not in the game, like... Oh, jeez. Let's, pull back. We can't do cover, can we? Okay, we got it. Oh, wait, these just fight on their own, too? Like, if the guy is nearby... Okay. So basically, it's like a range extension on the drone if you want to root the guy, but the drone will fight with him normally. I didn't understand that, but, I mean, you just play once with the unit, and it's pretty obvious as soon as you see it fight. Oh. Okay, yeah, flame turret. Okay, we can scout with our drones. I think we gotta take this way. Oh! Is this like a sensor jamming thing? He can't get past it? Oh, he got past it. He's fine. Okay. Let's see. We have to X for these guys to move them. Got it. And I think they want us to go down here instead. Which I'm not doing too well. I don't have that many people alive right now. That is, I've been too interested in seeing all this stuff. And I'm not actually paying attention to the army. But I'm sure it's going to be fine. Ooh. How do we... So it looks like... There is this a unified command card up here? I'm not sure. We're going to have to get away from the anti-aircraft turret to learn the answer to this, because it's shooting down all the drones. A. Oh, it's Objective A, Surface Terror Missile Site. We gotta destroy Sam. We can try to blow up these barrels. If I've seen a red barrel in a game before. Oh, no, don't go that way!
Reinforcements have arrived.
I do feel a little bit of choppiness sometimes when things are happening. I'm not really paying attention to the frame rate, but, like, I can feel it when, like, the stuff appears. But that is just optimization issues. I like it. I like that they tell you that you're getting a medic. That's really cool. Oh, wow. That fire goes a long way. There's too many things that I want to read. What do you do? What does everybody do? You have a heal. You have deploy healing turret. That's interesting. How do the models look? Yeah, they look fine. I like the guy has a shield. I think that's cool. He's got a backpack too. He looks like a futuristic medic. So all of my basic troops have died, but all of these guys are still alive. Marking projectiles. Swaps to marking projectiles. Mark attacked enemies. Networked turret or units gain bonus range and damage against marked enemies. Okay. That sounds pretty decent. Generate intel when killed. Well, I'm not the most intelligent person, so intel seems like a good strat for me to farm. So let's see. This is just a movie and shooty boy that has the ability to mark. So it looks like the medic actually does have a combat gun. I can't tell. It looks like it's a little sonic gun. Like he's got to go fast. All right, we're gonna head up this way. Let's do the drone thing again. Ooh.
Commander, we're under fire here. Need an assist.
All right. Let's set some drones up. Here. Wait, you, B? Send the medic to the grenadier. Oh. I was planning on trying to get these guys to help you first. Okay, you're fine. I thought that I misunderstood exactly how they wanted me to help. Oh, we can go down this way. I think that if I had set up faster, it would have been fine. We got some grenadiers. Let's poke over this way. Ooh, dynasty guards. What a fun little thing to find. See how good this unit is. He's doing his little tracking thing, right? And then we can switch to anti-personnel.
For the help, Commander. Standing by for orders.
All right. Oh, careful.
Commander,
Got it.
PDF forces
Get out of there.
Intel as a resource. Intel is used to authorize limited countermeasures such as unit abilities and support powers.
Okay, so that is the Company of Heroes philosophy, right? Oh, can we? No.
The Sentinel Scout Car's alternate fire mode exchanges firepower for marking rounds, generating intel when marked targets are destroyed.
So, the thing that I'm really wishing right now is that they had done some sort of tutorial for how to use intel. I'm not sure. This is my intelligence. I'm not sure what abilities. There must be something. There's nothing on the Grenadier. I feel like I was told that for a reason, but I'm not entirely sure what that reason is. Oh, I need more intelligence in order to deploy my healing turret. That's why. I'm just too stupid. Okay, that makes sense. At least the game knows me. Oh, okay. That's Sam. So the surface-to-air missile sites do not have the ability to hit air. That's why they're called surface-to-air. Or rather, they don't have the ability to hit ground. They're only hitting my little drones that constantly respawn. There we go. We got 23. So can we deploy the turret now? Healing turret. Deploys a healing turret, time life at the target location. Healing turret will heal all allied infantry in a moderate area. Don't need that right now. But it's good to know that we have it. So first thing I've noticed is this is not a unified command card up here, which is a little bit of a shame. Not a deal breaker by any means. That means, are there individual units with 5 abilities? That's a lot of abilities. I'm just checking for, like, anything that could be over here before we engage the main base, you know? I don't want to be too aggressive. I want to check out the map. I want to see if the map is worth exploring. That is an interesting thing to me. I always feel like, oh yeah, what are you? Talk to me about the death flowers. Okay. Well, you know, we'll learn about them later. I wonder if the death flowers hurt infantry, because Tiberium does. No, these guys are a little bit better protected. Makes sense. Let's try dropping the drones and then moving them over here.
Commander,
oh,
you see those barrels by that power plant?
No. This one. Yeah, okay, I see the barrels. But I don't have any drones. I gotta wait. There we go. Luckily, we have infinite drones. Those do not cost intelligence. Though some viewers may be losing intelligence watching me lose them so much. Alright. Chain react that. Oh, I wonder if we can... Ah. You know what? We're just gonna go down there and shoot them. I'm trying to be fancy, and it is not working out for me. It seems like a skill issue on my part. You can't be fancy when you're learning. Let's just head up and continue the mission. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Let's, So it looks like these guys actually clip a little bit into each other, but they do have a fairly nice, crowd control push priority here. It looks like the vehicles have a higher push priority. So, as you can see with this guy, he's pushing the infantry aside, but he doesn't have the ability to push vehicles aside. The vehicle, on the other hand, you can literally clip into people and push them away. I don't really mind the clipping personally. Like, I would rather a thing feel good than look perfect if you have to pick between the two. Obviously, it's not always the case, but like sometimes you can get both and that's ideal. But still, I think that that's, it's good functionality. Hey, we got it. My favorite part is when the drone dies, it puts them out of siege mode, so I don't have to micro some of them. It's perfect. Are you a flamethrower? You look like a flamethrower. Wait, I couldn't target these guys earlier with my little drones. That's a shame. So it looks like there's some sort of trigger system that makes people invulnerable until their things... Oh. Okay. I don't want to cry any Rocketeers, so let's pull back for a moment. And we're going. These medics are very good. Look at that. It's like little guys. I like that. Look at how tiny they are. They're very cute. So one thing I'm noticing here is this is a lot more harvesters than Command & Conquer uses, and I personally think that is a good decision. Command & Conquer has always had an issue where you always have only a couple harvesters, and if those harvesters die, you instantly lose the game, which is a little bit snowbally. So I think that having a little bit of a gradient with multiple different harvesters is solid.
Someone ordered backup. Construction vehicles standing by, Commander. Let's build up that base.
All right. Where do we want to build it? I guess I want to do it next to the red plants of death.
Primary objective accomplished.
Hey, fast build on a base. I like that. I assume that's just because of how you already built the mobile construction unit. We got another sentinel. We're going to put you on marking mode, and then we have more of these guys. Oh, okay. Now we can use these mines. They cost $100.
New construction
I
options.
see. So we got to get a refinery. That's refine with me. And let's see. We go ER to switch between these. Oh no. There's other games on the market that are doing similar things with you. Immortal Gates of Pyre is the one that really markets it super hard, that they're having their own custom hotkey setup. I am a little bit concerned that every single RTS
Construction options.
that is going to be made for a while is going to have its own proprietary hotkey setup, and it's going to make things really confusing and difficult to switch between them. And that all of them will be well thought out and good, but because they won't be compatible at all, it'll be really annoying.
Construction complete.
All right, let's just keep. So I'm not okay. There's like a finalizing. It says construction complete, and then it's not actually complete. You have to wait to like get your permit or something. They have to come and do a building inspection to make sure that you didn't do a bad job. So it looks like every base, if it's kind of like Command & Conquer, then every base is allowed to build one building at a time. That kind of is how you get your build orders set up. Now, do these build anything? I'm not seeing it.
Construction complete.
Oh, maybe these guys have bigger individual harvesters, and the other faction.
Options.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know. Why are you going over here? Why not? Okay, that's fine. I don't really mind. I don't mind. Everybody has the thing they want to do. We got sandbags, concrete walls, and concrete gates. Silo raises... Oh, money cap. Interesting. That's another thing. I know that I'm asking people questions, but I'm always so fascinated to hear how people feel about stuff like this. How do you guys feel about having a money cap? Like a certain amount of money that you just cannot go over without building extra stuff, or a hard cap in general? I personally am not entirely sure what the point is, because like it's not good to bank money for the most part in RTSs. Like, the player that is spending effectively is the player that is going to win, and I'm not sure that it actually encourages you to spend effectively. It just punishes you for not. It's not my favorite mechanic. Oh, wait, let's try this healing turret. Z. Oh, he got blocked.
Unit ready.
There we go. It's like a little Overwatch ability. My goodness.
Training.
So we build with F1 and F2. We use ER and T.
Unit
Oh,
ready.
is Q select all units? It is. And then what is W? Is W select all units?
Unit ready.
Gonna be honest, don't know the difference between Q and W right now.
Unit ready.
I mean, I think that we're probably good to go. Let's try to take down the final. Oh, we gotta build a satellite uplink.
Unit ready.
I love satellites. How do we do that? There we go. I didn't see this before. Oh, advanced units and support powers. Riot pods. Specialist pods. I love pod racing. Let's do this.
Unit ready.
One thing I'm noticing instantly is my command and conquer instincts are trying to get me to look right here for my money, but it's actually up
Unit
here.
ready.
That's interesting.
Unit ready.
I would personally prefer it to just be right here, honestly. It feels like there's open space for it. It wouldn't go amiss.
You can now train grenadiers from the barracks. The satellite uplink will also collect intel passively. Unit ready.
Okay. So we're getting intel passively. We're getting a lot of grenadiers.
On hold.
I don't care about drone operators anymore. We have so many drones. So now we have to just destroy Sam. Oh, there he is. Got a lot of stuff right here. We're going to move in.
Unit ready.
We're taking a lot of flamethrower damage because I'm bad. These bio armies, I'm not perfect right now at being able to tell everything apart.
Secondary objective accomplished.
But I'm not going to blame it as a visualization issue. It might be a giant red games issue.
Let's pick a location, Commander.
Here we go. Spear of Adun. How do we do it? Here we go. Airstrike. $3,000. My goodness, I'm going to need more silos.
On canceled. On
Oh,
hold.
cancel. So interesting that it only costs money. It feels weird that it doesn't cost intelligence, right? Oh, does the Grenadier have an ability? No. I think I looked at that before. So H? Definitely could use a slightly fancier targeting reticle for that. That's an easy change, though. I'm sure that is in the design pipeline. Not going to criticize him for it. And we can see him on the...
Secondary objective accomplished.
Okay. I was a little bit confused. Oh, it's an EMP! Yeah! I like this little tracer round guy. Because you only need like one of them, and he kind of just synergizes with everything, right? That's really cool. He's just a little Tracy guy. I'm trying to use the hotkeys. I'm trying to teach myself, and I'm not doing too good of a job right now. Overall, moving the units feels very easy, which is nice. It feels pretty clean and simple in that regard. Macro is always a hotkey issue, right? And hotkey issues are skill issues. So, oh, no. All right, any devs that are watching, this is my piece of advice. The money is red on the minimap, and it looks hostile. And that's very confusing for people that have ever played an RTS before. So the money is permanently going to get hostile. Because I glanced up there. I'm not used to looking up here yet. I'm always used to looking down here. But the moment I glanced, I was like, oh my goodness, there's an army up here, there's an army over here, and an army over here. And that is definitely something to be cognizant of when it comes to the way that players are going to react to stuff. It's not necessarily going to be a big thing for non-RTS players that you're bringing in, but for RTS players, definitely it's going to be part of the reaction. So that should be it. Inappropriate for children.
Battle command uplink initializing. Please stand by.
The Dynasty have amassed an enormous army right under our noses. And as of 10 minutes ago, while the GDF Council was debating whether to even respond, the Dynasty have launched attacks across our western border. They've been planning this for God knows how long.
Oh, is this just the intro cinematic?
SciComm, Code Red. Issue an immediate retreat order to all GDF units in 10 miles. Get our troops out of there. Weapons free. These things fire back. Get our drone fleet in the air and get me a satellite pointed at this. I want to know what the hell we're dealing with. Reinforcements on their way to you. Pull that base apart.
We've discovered a strange property. On a large scale, the event could be catastrophic. Get me one of these missiles, Commander.
All right. So, final thoughts on the Tempest Rising first mission playable preview. Oh, it's playable preview available now on Steam. I had no idea. Thank you. Yeah, you can play this on Steam as well. Just go to their page and hit the request access button. So, my final thoughts on this little tutorial is that almost all of the issues I had were very tiny quality of life issues. The actual fundamental mechanics of playing the game felt solid. The unit pathing went exactly where I wanted it all the time. The units were a little bit slow to get moving. However, it felt correct for infantry. Like, sometimes you just want them to be snappy in your game. Sometimes you want them to have the weight as people. And this emulated that very well. I think that feeling was good. And then, like, the vehicles were very snappy in comparison. And the push priority felt really good. It does a little bit of clipping, but I personally do not care about that. Yeah, overall, I am excited for this game to come out, and I thought that this felt good to play. And I'm really, really excited to see the full finished, polished version. Because, yeah, I don't know, it looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. Command & Conquer has always gone wild with units, and I think that's what you gotta do, right? Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace!